Hello guys, welcome back again. So we are continuing the yesterday's topic. So the supernatural human beings are really existed or not. We came up to the conclusion by taking the Hindu mythological books, and we came up to the starting being of from the Matsya Avatara to Narsimha Avatara. And if we go back to the Western and Eastern civilization, we found the various multiple characters such as the flying objects, phoenix. Phoenix is a living creature which having the human head, maybe the woman's or no. The Western and Eastern phoenix has the woman head with lion body, but the Egyptian phoenix has the man head with lion body. So it is a symbol of the creature which gives elixir. In Indian language we can call it as Amrita. So these are the creatures. Are these creatures really survived on the land? So my motive is that what I want to tell you that they did. If they are in between us, so we can't live. They can't let us live. It can't be possible. See, nowadays today we can see by living a social life, it is quite hard for us to live among the humans. Even though we are humans, a human being is the biggest enemy of another human. Okay? No two social and psychological thoughts of two human beings match with each other. So how could be the 3 crores or more than that? Devas, Devatas, Yakshas, Kinnaras, Kimpurshas, Gandharvas. So how they could bless the human? So according to me, this is the right proverb that we can use to educate our children. Thus we are worshipping the generation which came before us, which was ended by the God. If he exists, it was ended. So clearly listen that. If God exists, he destroyed them. It was not there. So now the people who are living along with us on this plateau, Indian plateau, on the various lands of the world, they are worshipping the idols, the images that are of the generation which have been lived before. Okay, children? So this you have to keep in your mind. And we'll meet soon with our various topics such as, and yesterday we learned about the Matsya. How can a fish save the Vedas or whatever the content? First, we will get law when a Rakshasa demon, Hayagriva, whatever his name, in Hindu mythology, he stole the Upanishads Upanishads, not the Vedas, authentic Vedas from Brahma, and he gone into the sea. So this and it could be possible if a demon can steal from the creator, and he hidden himself inside the water, and then to pick up that we have to need another incarnation. The incarnation came in the form of fish and he saved them. What is that there in the scrolls? No knowledge. So it is hardly for us, very tough for us to believe. So here, as a historian, it's our work to reveal the secrets of this type. So are any links are there or any hints are here on the land of India, authentical, not the man-made nowadays modern days hints which are created or constructed, such as the olden temples or the ruin sites which are having the authenticity before the British regime. That we have to protect, not the temples that we have to create or any monuments after the British Empire. Okay, that we can take if they are having any clues. See, I'll give an example. So children, the elephant caves, okay, which was in the Maharashtra state. So many Eastern and Western philosophers and historians visit there. It was a single rock cut. So they are still worried that, amused that how it was built from a single rock cut. So even though in even that time there was no technology to drill and craft the stone in that finishing matter, so it could be. So accordingly, if we follow our principle that these are the ruins of another generation, remaining of the generation who lived before us, then that could be possible. If not, it will be a puzzle and mystery forever. So try to pass this by the same aspect. They didn't live with us. If they lived with us, see today we are having the drill machine, the bore machine, as well as that we are using that bits, the bore machine bits hardly to drill that. If a farmer bore that a water pump, if a stone comes, then the bit, even the bit, the drilling bit breaks out. Certain times, when we have to replace that again and again, we have to struggle hard. Then how a big stone, big mountain of rock is drilled in a finished matter, smoothly. So we can build a statue, but a whole mountain with hundreds and thousands of acres, a lot of labors we have to need, and then it has to work for a lot of time. Then another example, the Angkor Wat temple. Some says that it was built by Chola, Rajaraja Narendra Chola, and but it was it was also having the puzzle. So I'm not taking this as a consideration. Take the example of pyramids. Up to the Dr. Zahia was the famous archaeologist of Egypt, even though according to his revelation, how they kept the upper stone on the pyramid up to that side. On the surrounding of the pyramid there was no base, so it was a man-made. So many movies came, we can see in that. So it was hardly for us to believe that. So the way that we are thinking is the right. So this is the generation which was lived before us, not among us. If they lived among us, they can be anywhere survived on the whole world. Today we are using the GPS system, many more technologies have came. We can point out. So let us come to the confirmation that we are not among that. So our ancestors are not the big huge creatures. We are the humans, we came out from the humans. By this we have to this way, this aspect, and we have to consider and we have to preserve this by thinking that okay, we are there, they are not our ancestors, then who they are? Whoever. The superhuman beings, super creatures having the powers, mystical powers, some other. Then what we have to do? So today there is a craze for each and every human being to know about himself and his ancestors or whatever. So the tourism department is there. As a historian, we had improved that. We have to think on certain other aspects. See, the life of Gautam Buddha even, he came from the far away from Tibet and he got the peace on Bodh Gaya, under the tree of Bodhi. So, did he told in his life to create the images, huge images of me and worship for a long time, you will get mukti or moksha? No. He only came from the long quest to find out what is the truth. So how can we worship him? How can the Tirthankaras and the Jainism add? How can we make the idols? So this is the way and practice of the early generation that we are still following today. Children, by this aspect, if you try to understand this, you can follow easily the unity as well as the secularism, that we have to respect our constitution. We are not criticizing any religion. As humans, we are thinking that you have to keep in your mind all these aspects and give respect to the constitution and the moral values of each and every religion and every person. Okay, by then we'll end this class. We'll meet in our next class. Until then, bye.